Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so glad to be in your midst. Okay, still on the Ooni Of Ife's Palace stories that are coming out at this time. This one that is available will kind of be interesting to you all. Okay, so and it has to do with the Iyamifa and Queen Naomi and Ooni Of Ife. And what we are hearing, allegedly at this time is that Iyamifa is saying do not accept that gospel channel, TV station, or radio station from Ooni of Ife. It is a trap. Iyamifa is said to have allegedly warned Queen Naomi. Okay? So I'm sure you guys heard me well. Do not accept that gospel TV channel from Ooni of Ife. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Okay? The great Iyamifa was said to have made this assertion upon hearing that Kabiyesi recently offered Queen Naomi a channel to discourage her from continuing with her TBN partnership, which takes her, you know, everywhere in and around the world. Okay, I'm sure you guys remember that TBN broadcasting station that we spoke to you about the other time. For the benefit of those who don't know what TBN is all about, is I think it's a Trinity Broadcasting Service, and it's actually a global Christian organization, a station that is helping to spread the gospel all over the world. And Queen Naomi happens to have a partnership with them that has been running for quite some time now. And this makes her travel around the world when they're having some of these sessions. Okay. So that is, for those of you who don't know TBN, that is, TBN has always been around, with us. And some years ago, I do watch them on TV. And I want to believe that they are still very, very all over the place in several cable networks. Okay. So, so you recall that recently in the UK and in Switzerland, uh, we had this challenge when Queen Naomi wanted to make further trip to Switzerland from UK. We reported also that she had traveled to UK as part of her work with TBN not too long ago, and she was supposed to move from that place to Switzerland, and she came back. Recently she wanted to make another trip, and we now reported that altercation or that boarding pass issue that she had at the airport. Okay, so recall that KBC was also the brain behind the ill-fated boarding pass debacle that we reported, which created so much imbroglio and disaffection in around Ilefe the last time. You recall that very recently we brought you a report when Queen Naomi wanted to travel out of the country with Tadenikao, and that ill-fated thing happened at the airport where Queen Naomi was denied a passage at that time. Okay, so it was also in connection with her outreach program, with TBN. Okay, so KBSA, in order to forestall future trips outside Nigeria with Tadenika, came up with this plan to isolate Queen Naomi from the rest of the world. This is the way I'm saying it, because if the offer of that gospel channel is ostensibly, to deprive Queen Naomi from moving around the world, because maybe in the estimation of Ooni of Ife, moving around the world exposes her, and maybe he doesn't like that. But we also heard that there's a deeper reason for trying to, stop that contract that she has with TBN. It's not. I don't think it's just all about her trips, her assistant trips out of Nigeria. I think there's a deeper reason that we are going to admit as we go on with this story. So like we said, KBSA, in order to forestall further trips out of Nigeria with Tadenika, has come up with this idea of saying, okay, he's going to open a gospel broadcasting channel for her. Okay, but how is this even fair to her? If you are going to say you don't want her to be traveling all over the place, because of that, you want to open a channel for her. But how is this even fair to her? And why will our freedom be restricted out of this out of this country? Because I think this is happening out of very, very selfish inclinations of our dear KBC. And that bigger reason, like I said not too long ago, has to do with the fact that there's this rumor out there that Captain Okwebi, is a major sponsor or contributor to the TBN network, because TBN, don't forget, have always been around for a very long time, and they have a lot of outlet and outreaches all over Africa, and it costs a lot of money to do this their broadcast, that is being viewed all over the world. So usually, as a tradition, they receive a lot of donations, a lot of sponsorship from well-meaning Christians all over the world. And the report out there, in the estimation of KBC, is that Captain Opebi is one of the high funders of TBN. And because of that, he might have used his connection, to link with Naomi to that contract she currently enjoys with TBN. Okay, so for me, I think this is all about trying to, restrict her closeness to Captain Okwebi. Is not about. It's not. I don't think it's all about the TBN and her traveling. That is the issue here. So we gather that KBSC's quest, to a very large extent, is connected to his penchant to disconnect to disconnect Queen Naomi from Captain Okwebi, because this is what is the whole thing is looking like. Okay, so but where is the fairness? Where is the justice? And where is the equity in all of this? Because this whole thing is looking so self-centered and parochial in all ramifications. Okay, because so is it in view of this understanding? We are told that it is in view of this understanding that Iyamifa apparently made this remark advising Queen Naomi never to accept that gospel TV from Ooni of Ife. Because if you look at it from what we have reported now, it's all about his selfish proclivity. Because why would you want to, disconnect these two people? You are there enjoying yourself, frolicking with whoever you wish to. You are there. Recently, you made an announcement that more lorries are coming to the palace. Your movement is not restricted. Of course, you are Onyorisha. Of course, you are the spiritual father of all Yorubas. Of course, you are a big man. Okay, so no one to some extent can restrict your movement. But for God's sake, you cannot completely restrict the movement of other people. You cannot. I don't think that is fair, because this whole idea of trying to set up a gospel channel is just to ensure that you cut the ties Queen Naomi has with Captain Okwebi, because the rumor is out there that these two people are very close friends, and a lot of people have, come around to speculate that they might be dating. Okay, in this part of the world, once you see a man and a woman being friends, the insinuation will just be that they are dating, they are messing around and stuff like that. Okay, but the thing is, if Queen Naomi decides to be friend to Captain Okwebi, and they decide to do whatever they want to do, how is that Ooni of Ife's business? After all, he's also enjoying his life. Though I'm not conceding that they are dating or they are seeing themselves or whatever, but I'm saying, assuming without considering that they are actually saying or dating, how is that anybody's business? That's it. How is that anybody's business? Okay. So, but interestingly, Queen Naomi already turned down this offer. Trust that Queen Naomi is not will not fall for such traps. She was said to have bluntly told KBC that, look, everything is not based on money. Because a lot of people may think that because a lot of money is there, she has got her own money. And she's also said to have told close confidant that, look, the gospel TV offer is another of KBAC's surreptitious move to achieve some of his clandestine plots against her and Tadenikao. I think this is true, because he has always wanted Tadenika to himself. He has also always wanted Queen Naomi to restrict his movement in Iran, Akure and possibly the Royal Mansion in Lagos. But you can't do that. Okay? So why would KBSC want to disconnect her from Captain Opebi and by extension stop her ongoing contract with TBN? Why would you want to do that? So I'm very glad that Queen Naomi has already turned that down, and I am sure that a lot of his fans and family members will support this idea. That is why I'm also happy that the great Iyamifa herself has also waded into this, insisting that that offer must not be taken. So this is what we are hearing at this moment, and I felt I should bring you guys the story like now. Okay, so what do you think about this? Please feel free to leave your comment in the comment section. I'll see you soon. God bless you. Bye bye.